Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we are going to be talking about some Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize little pots that I picked up. I picked up 5 different shades, and we are going to play with those, swatch those, and create 2 different eye looks with those. And I figured since we're doing a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury eye look, let's do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. Now, I don't have quite a complete full face. However, I am pretty close. The only thing that I'm missing is foundation and a concealer. However, I do have a little sample of concealer, so we're going to play with that today. All right, so to start with today, we're going to be using the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I have mine in shade 4 Medium. I'm going to use this as my primer. Now they did just come out with a few more shades of this. However, I think that this shade works pretty good for me, but she did extend her shade range. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the applicator and just put it on the face and then blend this all in as a primer. You can use this underneath your foundation. You can use this on top of your foundation as a highlighter. You can use this mixed in with your foundation to give it a little bit of extra glow. My preferred method is to put it on the face prior to foundation and use it as a primer. All right, so that's blended all in. You can see that it gives my face a nice glow. It doesn't really add any additional coverage. It doesn't really give me any additional color. It blends right into my skin, but just gives a nice luminous glow. And I do really, really like it. So next I'm going to apply my foundation and then I will be right back. All right, so my foundation is on and now we're going to go in with concealer. So I have this little sample card that I got when I purchased my Charlotte Tilbury products, and this is the Magic Away Liquid Concealer. There is not a lot of product underneath each one of these samples. It's pretty much my recollection of getting these has just been, it's kind of just to tell you what shade you need, not necessarily give you enough product to try the product. So I'm going to go in, we're going to do some shade matching and see which one I like better, but we're going to try 4, which is fair, and then 5, which is medium. I am very curious about the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, so if you guys recommend any, I would love to hear which ones you guys recommend. Right now there is a special going on the Charlotte Tilbury website. If you spend $95, you get a free full-size Hollywood, I think it's the Hollywood Flawless Foundation or something like that. That one, if I'm not mistaken, is a full coverage foundation. And I don't know if I want a full coverage foundation. So I'm interested in some of the others and I'd love to hear what you guys use and recommend. So first we're going to try 5 medium. And we're just going to use my fingers today applying this. This is a lot thicker than I was expecting. So this is I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be a real thick concealer, and this is pretty thick. The description of this concealer is full coverage, long lasting, anti-dark circle correcting concealer. So I like the description of that. I just, I wish it was just a little bit thinner. It blended down really well. I do think that that is a nice color. I think 4 might be a little bit more brightening, but I think 5 is a perfect skin match. All right, so now we're gonna go in with 4 on the other eye and see if there's a difference. and just kind of tap it in. All right, 4 is definitely definitely lighter. All right, so I'm just gonna go in and kind of spot treat some of the areas that I get a little bit redder on. And I'm going to try it out with a brush. I'm going to go in on the other side with a brush and see. This is not the right brush. This is my concealer brush. All right, so brush is definitely faster, which I should have known. So I'm not sure how I feel about the concealer. It's really thick. All right, so now with my face products down, we can go in with powder and set this. For powder today, I'm going to be using the Airbrush Flawless Finish, and I use shade 2. All right, and I'm going to take my trusty La Mer powder brush and just apply this. All right, this is a really nice setting powder. I do really like it. So it's one of the ones I use pretty consistently. All right, now we're gonna go in with bronzer. Now, I don't have like a real big bronzer. The only bronzer I have is this Film Star Bronze and Glow. So it's a bronzer and a highlighter duo. So we are going to go in with the bronze shade. And this is in shade, I think it's like fair to light. Let me see. All right, this is in shade light to medium. And I will say that this bronze is not really bronzy at all. So I'm not gonna have a very bronzed look on my cheeks today. But we can add some blush and still give it some color. Okay, so there we are with the bronzer. And for highlight today, first I'm going to go in with this beauty wand. This is the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand, and this is an easy highlighter. So we're going to take this first, and then we'll go back in with the powder. So these have, you can open it and close it so that when you're not using it, the powder does, or the cream doesn't come out. So I'm going to open it. I'm going to squeeze just a little bit, and you can see there's the product. I'm going to close it because I don't even need this much. Like that is going to give me a really, 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 really nice highlight. Let me get a brush. All right, we're going to go in with the Sonia G Face 2. And I'm just going to tap it in. For a cream product, these are pretty nice. They do set down into your skin and they don't leave that balmy texture that I don't like. So these are a product that I can use. There are some other brands that have like a cream highlight stick that I just don't like. Okay, look at that highlight. It's so pretty. And now I will go in with the powder and just dust it over it. So I'll have a very glowy face today. I think it's pretty. I think it's really, really pretty. I wasn't sure how I felt about these beauty wands, the beauty wands when I first got them, but they're growing on me and I mean, the payoff that you get from these is unbelievable. Like, that highlight is crazy. Now we're going to go in with blush. So for blush today, I'm going to just use the Cheek to Cheek, and this is shade PillowTalk. So that's what it looks like. And to apply it, I'm going to use the Chikuhodo cheek brush, and this is their Z series. And I just swirl it around, and then I'll go in and tap it in. So I think it gives a really, really pretty cheek color. All right, so now let's get started with the star of the show, and that is the Eyes to Mesmerize. These are cream eyeshadow pots. They're long-lasting, easy color. So these have not even been opened yet. I picked up the shade Rose Gold, and they come in this little pot, and then you open it up. Now, I will say that there's no protector. So there's the Rose Gold. I picked up Oyster Pearl. Again, the frosted jar. And there's Oyster Pearl. I picked up Champagne. There's Champagne. Copper Sunrise. And then last but not least, we have Sunset Rose. So I will swatch all of these, and then we will play. So there's Sunset Rose. All right, so let's swatch. This is going to be Sunset Rose. This is Copper Sunrise, Rose Gold, those are very similar, not quite the same, but they are similar. Next we've got Oyster Pearl, and then last is Champagne. All right, so those are the 5 colors that we are working with today. All right, the directions for these say apply with eye blender brush and build up color from an easy, flattering day look to bedazzling, smoky eyes to mesmerize. Now, I waited a few minutes with the creams on my arm to see how they set down. They didn't dry in those 2 minutes that I had my arm there. They were still creamy. I could still move them. So we'll see how they do when I apply. I expected them to dry down a little bit, so we'll see. All right, so for the first look, I'm going to be using Oyster Pearl. And to apply this, I'm going to be using the Sonia G Crease Pro. And the reason I will be using all undyed brushes. I believe they're all undyed goat hair, but I don't know that right now. But they're all undyed, which means that you can use cream product with them. So I'm taking this into my crease and my outer corner and kind of building it up. What I like about cream shadows is that they're really, really easy to work with. They're like almost foolproof. And you can really do a quick and easy look and be out the door. All right, so that was Oyster Pearl. I think I'm going to take champagne and put it on the lower lid, or on my lid, starting in the inner corner. I got way too much product. That was a lot of cream. I didn't mean to get so much. And I'm applying it with a Sony G soft shader. So what I'm going to do, because I did get more product than I wanted, I'm going to go in with a clean brush to blend it up. Because I don't want to add any additional product to my eye. I just want to blend out what I already have. Okay. So that did the trick. Now I am going to go in with a Pencil Pro, and I'm going to go in with this Sunset Rose shade to my outer corner and just kind of darken up or give some depth to that outer corner. I don't know, I feel like I probably should have used a little bit of powder shadows with these. That maybe I would have had a little bit of more definition with a little bit of powder mixed in. So I'm going in with that brush that has this champagne color still on it and adding a little bit more. Okay, so that eye is done. I'm going to just leave it there and let it sit while we do the other eye. And then I'll apply eyeliner and all that at the end. But here is that eye. Now, I will say I do think it's really, really pretty. I think it would look better with some powder. So maybe we'll try that for the other eye. So this is a true first impression. I have not even watched a lot. I haven't even watched other people's videos on this product. This is like a brand new product to me. I have other cream shadows. I have the Tom Ford little cream shadows that I've used and I love. So I kind of thought these would be the same. They appear to be just a little bit different. So for the next eye, I'm going to go in with the Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter, and we're going to just add a little bit of powder down before we go. So I'm going to take the Sony G Classic Crease, and this is the shade Star Aura, and I'm going to go in with this light brown shade and just kind of put that down in the crease and see if adding a little bit of powder helps the product. All right, so I have got just a little bit of powder down. We're going to see how this works. All right, we're going to use Copper Sunrise, and I'm going to go in with a Sony G Worker Pro, and I'm just going to put it on the eye, on the lid. I mean, that's a beautiful copper color. That's really, really pretty. All right, I'm going to take the other half of the same brush and go in with Rose Gold. And I don't really think when you use these two together, you're going to get much difference. I mean, they're almost the same, in my opinion. Let's swatch them on my hand. All right, so we're going to swatch Copper Sunrise and Rose Gold right up next to each other. and kind of blend it in and see what happens. All right, so that shade is Copper Sunrise, and then this shade is Rose Gold. They are very, very similar. And on the eye, on the hand, you can see a difference for sure. But on the eye, I don't think that you can. So I'm gonna go in with the champagne color again on this eye also, and use it kind of as a highlight. And make that inner corner just a little bit lighter. Alright, I'm blending it out with just the clean rougher one. I will say that I love these rougher brushes, especially with cream shadows. They are wonderful. All right, we're gonna try again with this Copper Sunrise. It's a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go in and just pat it in to my outer corner and try and give a little bit of definition and depth to that outer corner. All right, so my goal was to do 2 different eye looks. I think they look very similar. I tried, but I mean, this is a first impression, and I am just kind of playing around with them just to kind of see how they apply, if I like them. I will say I love the colors. I really, really do. I don't know how they're gonna last all day. I'm not really gonna touch them anymore. I'm gonna use my smooth buffer and just kind of smooth out down here. All right, so I'm going to apply some eyeliner and see eyeliner and mascara and see if that changes the look at all. I'm going to use this new eyeliner again that I got. I really do like it. So this is it's like Exagger-Eyes. Let's see what it's called. Hollywood Exagger-Eyes Liner Duo, and this is a black matte shade, and then the other side is a metallic, like champagne color. So I'm going to go line my eyes and put mascara on, and we'll be right back. All right, so eyeliner and mascara is on. I think the eyes look very similar. I'm sure if I were to ask my husband, he'd tell me they look the exact same. But this one has definitely got a little bit more depth to it than this one. This is definitely warmer, and this one's a little cooler, I guess. I like them. I like them a lot. I like the way they turned out. They look very similar though. And we'll see how they last all day. And I'm very curious to see how they compare to the Tom Ford, and I will do a video comparing the two. But today I just wanted to kind of put them on, play with them, because I've had them here and I haven't played with them yet, and I've been eager to play with them just to kind of see how they wore. So that is what we're doing today. I am going to go in with this smooth buffer though and kind of buff in all the powders and the blushes and everything. And now we're going to apply some lips. So I got a new lip product when I purchased this. This is the PillowTalk Diamonds Glossy Starlit Sparkling Lip Looks. And it's in shade Lucky Diamonds. And you can see I haven't even opened it yet. So we broke the seal on that, and let's see what it looks like. So that is what it looks like. Ooh, it's got some sparkle to it. So we're going to use that today. We're going to line my lips with my lip liner. This is the Lip Cheek in shade PillowTalk 2 Medium. So I was thinking this would be like a gloss. It is not. So we're going to apply it just on its own with the lip liner. I like this. I like this a lot. PillowTalk Diamonds Glossy Starlit Sparkling Lip Looks. I really like it. I really, really like it. And I think it looks really good with the eyes. All right, guys, that is the complete look. I really, really like it. I'm pleasantly surprised by this lip product. I wasn't expecting this. I honestly was expecting like a lip gloss. And this is beautiful. Highly, highly recommend this. We'll see, you know, I don't know obviously how long it lasts on my lips, but I really, really like it. The cream Eyes to Mesmerize little pots. They go on easily. They blend it easily. Let me see. They seem to have dried down a little bit, so that's good. But overall, my first impression is I really, really like them. And I'm a little disappointed I wasn't able to make two pretty much like drastically different eye looks, but I think overall I am happy with how they turned out, and I'm excited to play with these some more. So I would love to hear from you guys if you guys tried these, what your favorite shade is. Is there a better way to apply them than how I did it? Like I said, I have not watched any other videos on these products. I just haven't done the research on it. I wanted this to be a legit first impression. I bought them, I'm trying them, and this is how I would do it. So I didn't want anyone else to influence the way I played with it. So I probably will now go watch some other videos and see, you know, how other people do it. But I really like the shades. I think they're really, really pretty. And overall, I'm just really happy. You know, I do. I really like Charlotte Tilbury. I like her products. And I'm just happy. So, anyway, if you guys haven't already subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. And additionally, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at ChicagoLaw_luxury makeup over there. Again, I talk about all things luxury beauty, makeup, skincare. I love it all. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.